Good evening. Today's extreme heat has made only a small dent in the Clipsal crowds, with more than 70,000 fans turning up for the first V8 race of the weekend. As temperatures soared, so did the excitement, with the city's East End reverberating to the sounds of the high-powered races.
From Ford fans
go forward
to fans with fans, the Clipsal 500 still managed to draw a crowd.
Some good racing, some good fun.
They're fast, and fast is fun.
Some clever racewear, one tactic to deal with the heat.
Lots of water.
The bar being very close.
Just keep hydrated, have brollies and enjoy the day.
Conditions were even hotter on the track as the V8 supercar drivers sped their way through two 125-kilometre races.
We'll be looking at, I think, 60, 65 degrees in the cars today.
Drivers needing cool suits to cope with the heat.
I'd rather it be cooler, but it is what it is, and we're just here to turn on a show for the fans.
High-octane power of all sorts revving the crowd. A bird's-eye view from rooftops or Dad's shoulders, highly sought after, including this one from Christian Brothers College. CBC Corner is almost at capacity this year, with many motorsport fans choosing to escape the extreme heat by viewing the race indoors.
It's the best spot on the entire Clipsal track. It's air conditioned, it's a great corner.
It's just the same as being right on the edge of the track, and we see all the action.
The scorching heat is only expected to continue for the final race tomorrow and into next week.
It does drop a little bit during the week, but the potential is still there for temperatures to hover around the mid-30s for the rest of the week.
Jessica Stanley, 9 News.
Drivers have endured a day of searing heat at the Clipsal 500, with the V8 supercars putting on an unforgettable show around the streets of Adelaide. Reigning champion James Courtney going head-to-head with Jamie Whincup in a titanic battle.
The engines roared to life.
We are racing for 2016 and a great start, Jamie Whincup.
Pole position holder Scott Pye pipped to the first corner. He challenged the four-time champ, but a bungled pit stop left him in the lurch.
They lost ground with car number 17. That was key because Pye and McLaughlin were in this battle.
No such issues for Jamie Whincup.
Military precision.
The veteran charging to a commanding lead early. Local favourite Tim Slade was furious after his race came to a halt, forced from the track despite his best efforts.
What are you doing? I'm just going to go on the track. I don't need to go on the track.
Whincup proving he's still a force to be reckoned with, storming to a comfortable win over reigning champ James Courtney in race 1.
First race of the year, and it goes to Jamie Whincup.
There were plenty of thrills and spills in between races, this super truck driver escaping with just a bruised ego. As the mercury soared, tempers boiled over.
There's some drama down in the pit garage here.
Others doing all they could to keep cool before race 2, with 65-degree temperatures inside their cars. Nick Perkins flying blind in the warm-up, his race over before it began. On lap 2, Chris Pither learnt a hard lesson at the notorious turn 8.
Turn in a lot of damage to Pither's mobile.
Chaz Mostert holding the lead early, but it didn't last long.
Mostert first to third in the snap of your fingers.
James Courtney desperate to find any advantage over a surging Whincup as a masterclass in motorsport ensued.
That was some of the best driving I've ever seen through there.
Whincup forced to settle for second as Courtney took the honours.
Congratulations, James Courtney.
Will Crouch, 9 News.
Well, what a day. Let's cross now to the track live, where V8 expert Jack Perkins joins us. And Jack, you've just been with James Courtney. Boy, what a win for the reigning champ.
Yeah, you're right, I have. Just saw James. I'm his co-driver in the Enduros, and I just saw him get out of the car, and he was really pumped up, and that was one of the best Clipsal races I've ever seen. That car control through turn 8, that was 210 kilometres an hour, and he's sideways in front of Jamie Whincup. Awesome start to the 2016 V8 Supercar season.
Jack, just how big a toll would today's scorching heat have had on the drivers as they look to tomorrow?
Yeah, look, it's pretty hard out there, and they're really lucky that today was only 2 by 125-kilometre races. In previous years, it's 2 250k races split over the 2 days, and look, they were feeling it after the first leg, and we were looking at ways to cool the car down. And the hardest thing for the Holden Racing Team boys in particular is the pedal temperature. You're really close to the exhaust and the engine, and the pedals operate at about 65, 70 degrees. So when you're touching the brake and the throttle, it really hurts your feet, and then it's telling the rest of your body to really, get out of that car. So they've got a little bit of work to do tonight to try and cool it down, which I'm sure they will. But yeah, long race tomorrow, that's for sure.
And just in a word, it's all set for tomorrow. Who's your tip? Who's going to win it?
Well, it's hard to go past James Courtney. My money's on him.
Great stuff, Jack. Really appreciate your thoughts today. Jack Perkins there joining us live from the V8's track.